TerraNova vision is an incredible process that I think two families have been on the same journey at the same time, and God has had us going down these processes, and here we are now going, okay, this is what we're stepping into. Back in 2004, the Rock Hills family was looking for a facility and literally had been in the first position, inked a deal with a facility, and actually God closed the door at the last moment. And several times after that, over the next year and a half, He closed more and more doors. And the families were like, what does God have in store for us? And through faith and patience, here we are today, looking at something that's even bigger, where He's combined two families to make even more faith impact and kingdom impact long term. I mean, I'm really excited about this opportunity, this new land, this opportunity, TerraNova, what it means for everybody involved. It's like a marriage of two people that love each other. And God has brought literally two families together, and here we are going to create something long term that is going to impact the community here, but also in eternity. We're going to be able to bring families together, families that will be dedicated here, families that will raise their children here. Me, myself, Michelle, and I, our three children over the course of our life at Rock Hills, all came to know the Lord through VBS. And then obviously prayer and things like that at home and God's grace. And TerraNova is going to bring opportunity for us all. And it's been a fun journey to see where these two families have went down this path. And here we are now where we're going to take a new step, not just to find a building, but now to build the building. And God's called us all to a faith adventure in this, where we're going to have to literally step up. And there's an old saying, there's no pain and no gain. And here we are where we have a chance to really step out in faith and find out where the faith of it all is. Where are we going to be a part of this? And God's calling every one of us. And we got to really ask the question, what is it God wants in this? And where do we get to play a part? I had the opportunity to reflect this week. Back in '99, Alan Henry and I had met, and our two churches were literally playing softball and volleyball and basketball together. And we had a chance, softball-wise, to actually play together, and ended up joining some of our teams over the course of time. And back in 2004, we had went to a little dinner after one of our games, and we just said, what could be our two churches? What could they be? Because we are both on this same journey. We both had vision teams looking for land, looking for buildings, looking for what build-outs would mean. And there was an incredible goal of finding a place and building this temple and furnishing it for God, just like the TerraNova concept. And it was just so neat, because just looking back this week about that time, we literally said, what could God be doing? Is there anything these two churches could do if they combined? And this was 3 years ago. God's been working on this for a long time, and it's just so neat to see Him bringing it together and launching it off to what the kingdom's going to be for these two places as they join to be one.